In this video, we will show you how to install Android TV on your PC, so let's get to it. Installing Android TV on a computer, PC, or laptop is an excellent way to give a second life to old equipment, or convert a computer into a dedicated multimedia center. It is important to clarify a key technical detail. There is no official version of Android TV distributed by Google for computers. However, you can achieve this experience by installing Android-based operating systems adapted for PC, such as Android x86 or Bliss, and then configuring an Android TV-style launcher to obtain that appearance and functionality. So the first thing you need to know is that you must meet some prerequisites, such as having a flash drive with at least 8 gigabytes free, backing up your important information so you do not lose your files, and also downloading the operating system. So we will be leaving the direct links to these two websites in the description of this video so that you can read the description of what it is about, what the benefits and differences of each of them are, and decide for yourself which of the two you want to install. In this video, we will focus on downloading Android x86, so you have a guide on how to do it. But the installation in both versions is completely identical, so you will have to tap on the download button and then on this green button to download. This will take us to SourceForge, where all the available versions of Android x86 are hosted. The recommendation is always to install the latest version, so we are going to open this folder that says Release 9 and then look for the version that is compatible with our processor. In this case, I am going to download the latest version, make sure it is in ISO format, and then the download will start automatically. We wait a few seconds until our ISO downloads completely, and in the meantime, we go to the Rufus website to download Rufus in case we do not have it. We will also leave the link to this website in the description of this video. And what you have to do is scroll down to the download section and download the latest version that is compatible with your operating system, whether 32 or 64 bits. Once you have downloaded it, you will have to install Rufus and then open it. Alright, once we have already downloaded our Android x86 ISO on our PC, along with Rufus already installed, what we have to do then is transfer this ISO to our flash drive using Rufus. What this will do is transfer all the files from the ISO with the necessary configuration so that we can use that flash drive as an installer for our system. So we are going to select the flash drive at the top of the device list, and now we are going to press the button that says select to look for our Android image that we have downloaded. In this case, since we have it on the desktop, we select it, tap open, and now we leave these options just as they are by default. In the partition scheme, MBR must be selected, and in the target system, BIOS or UEFI. Everything else we leave as it is, tap the start button, press OK and OK, then this prompt appears. We choose the yes option and yes again. Finally, we will receive a warning saying that all the files we have recorded on the flash drive will be deleted. So you must make sure to use a completely empty flash drive. We press OK, and the process of recording our flash drive will take a few minutes, so we have to wait. Once the configuration of your flash drive in Rufus has finished, you will have to connect the flash drive to the PC on which you want to install Android TV, turn it off and turn it on by pressing the boot menu key. This key will vary depending on the model and brand of your computer. In some cases, it can be F12, F11, F9, Escape, depending on your brand. You will have to search for this on the internet for yourself. Then you will have to select your flash drive in the boot menu as you are seeing in the screenshot. This will cause your computer to start loading the files that are recorded on your flash drive, and a moment will come where you will see a menu where you can choose live mode to test the system without installing anything. This will allow you to test if the internet works, if the audio works, and the devices you have connected. And then if you are convinced by the operation of the system, then you can choose the installation function, which is generally listed in second place. Then the installation wizard will ask you to choose the hard drive. Here you will have to be very careful because this will erase the entire content of the partition you select. So if you do not have much experience creating partitions to install versions of Linux or Android, then what we recommend is choosing an installation that occupies the entire disk so that the installation wizard takes care of creating the partitions, erasing and resizing the entire file system for you. After the installation finishes, you will have to configure some basic data such as the name you want to give to your PC and an administrator password. Since these systems are versions of Android for PC, the initial interface will be that of a phone or tablet, which you can convert into a multimedia center. For this, you will have to install a launcher. Once inside the Android system, download a specific launcher such as ATV launcher from the Play Store or via an APK, and then you will have to configure this launcher as your default home screen so that every time you turn on the PC, the Android TV style interface appears directly. Here we have to tell you a very important piece of information, and that is that some streaming applications such as Netflix may present compatibility problems in these modified versions. Often, using alternative applications to download optimized versions or testing with different APK files usually is the solution. So you will have to test which applications are compatible with this system and which applications definitely will not work for you. But that will depend on the use you want to give to your Android TV. And that is all for our video this time. We hope it has been useful for you. If it was, leave us a comment, a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you do not miss any of the upcoming videos we will bring for you. See you next time.